Welcome to otechtalks.tv podcast with Kashif Manzoor. This is session number 19.
Welcome to the OTech Talks podcast, where it's all about working on Oracle technologies. You will hear the latest Oracle tech information, and your host, Kashif Manzoor, brings together product overviews, how-tos, best practices, tips and tricks, and troubleshooting techniques.
Hi, good evening. Here is Kashif Manzoor, and in this session we are going to talk on Oracle eBusiness Suite Release 12.2 upgrade. As Oracle eBusiness Suite Release 12.2 was generally available for public on 19 September 2013, and after that there are a number of patches released, and now the current or latest version in 12.2 is 12.2.4. So we need to upgrade to 12.2 from any version, either it's from release 11i or release 12.1x, and then we need to apply patches on to bring into 12.2.4. In this session I'm going to talk the secret recipe of upgrades. This session will take generic steps which are very mandatory to complete successful upgrade of your business suite. Now, I know because I feel your pain while planning for upgrade, because I have walked in your shoes. I have done number of upgrades during my different projects. And even I can say from last 5 to 7 years, I have completed more than 15 upgrades ranging from release 11i different versions and release 12.1 and 12.1.3, 12.1.2 different, with the data migration, with the entire number and different scope of works. So based on my experience, I have worked out the secret recipe of release 12 upgrade. As per my understanding, the secret recipe of upgrades includes following ingredients. I know some assembly is required, some planning is required for these ingredients to work together to make successful upgrade. Number one, we need to gain top management commitment and support. Number one, we need to gain top management commitment and support. Any upgrade project in eBusiness Suite, we need to identify project sponsor, C-level or VP level executive, and we need to ensure that his or her involvement will remain intact with the project. And we should not believe that project will sell itself. What does it mean? That upgrade project will go smoothly? No, we need to sell it to business heads. We need to take their buy-in so that they are the stakeholders. We need to take their buy-in on the scope. We need to take their buy-in on the approach, how we are going to do, because upgrade is directly going to impact business users, business heads. So it's very important. We will take top management commitment and support for upgrade project, and what it is going to cost, and what it is going to cost on effort wise, on the effort required from end users, on the effort required from the IT team. So that's very important. We need to decide, are we planning to add any new modules? So my suggestion is you should upgrade first before adding new modules. So if you are on 11i or release 12.1, so let's first upgrade to 12.2, and then we will implement additional modules. Upgrade hardware sizing. This is very important, so that we will be ensuring that during the upgrade we have the enough hardware to cater what is required for release 12.2. And as per my understanding, sizing is a process. It's not just a calculation. So we should go ahead with decide on platform and hardware preferences. And if we are already using any hardware preferences like HP, IBM or Oracle, we should be going with that, and we should be deciding very quickly what will be our hardware. Then we should decide whether we need to separate database server, application server, or web server, or is it the existing architecture, we are going to take it up. Then we can involve our infrastructure team. We can take their inputs. So we should be doing the entire sizing of the hardware for next 5 years. What it is going to cost, what is the extra requirement from the e-business suite point of view. For example, we need to keep in mind few of the parameters in hardware sizing for release 12.2, because in release 12.2 we need a dual file system. So we need additional disk space. We also need a system table space in databases. So maximum of 2 copies of every addition object definition during patching requires additional 25 GB of space. The same way, C data table space also required in database, extra 5 GB of space. Similarly, on the file system point of view, we need 2 complete copies of the file system, requires approximately an extra 60 GB of space. Similarly, we need to decide on the memory for database, what is our workload, how we need it, and what we required it. For detailed technical reference, you can refer to Oracle My Support SR1585857.1. I will add this information in the show notes. Selection of upgrade project team. This is very important. We should decide and dedicate the project manager. We need to build or set up a steering committee to monitor the project. We need to decide business and key process owners. We need to decide functional consultants and technical teams, DBAs and technical consultants. If you're upgrading to release 12.2, the TBA skills is required, very, very necessary for this, because there is architecture change in that. So a skilled and experienced TBA is required for upgrade. And in any upgrade project, we have decided the theme, so that the most important point is integration between the teams. We know good team integration is the key for success. We need to allocate enough time and resources. During the upgrade or before planning an upgrade, we can also do the data model comparison report. These basically reports released by Application Technology Group. They can give you comparison of different releases and your target release. So it will help us to do a comparison between 2 like regular tables, partition tables, indexed organized tables, and global temporary tables. So this will give us a data model comparison report by following my Oracle support node 129088861. What is the benefit of that? We can focus on what is changed in the new version. We can easily analyze an impact on customization, and we can plan for that. It can also enable us to view the differences between different products, what is going to come in the next version. Similarly, there's another report, release 12.2 file system comparison report. For that, we need to follow my Oracle support node 1446430.1. It will help us to list new and removed or changed files per product areas between different releases. And before upgrade, we can get this information, new and removed and changed files. It can help us to analyze impact on customization, and we can also see the differences of different files. There's another third file that is seed data comparison report. It will give us difference between seed data of different versions, what it is going to change in the new version. For that, we need to follow 1327399.1 my Oracle support node. This seed data comparison report provides a static delta between different EBS releases by documenting the seed data changes delivered by the product data loader files, .ldt extensions based on ATG data loader files. So we can do it between any versions. This is very important time. Then we also need to plan how we can minimize the downtime. For that, we need to work extensively on number of iterations so that we can get the minimum downtime window required. We can follow different strategies for that. The key influencing factors are hardware, which we need to has a resolution to optimize it. Data volume, if there's huge data volume, then we can think about it, archive and purge. And upgrade performance, we need to tune that one. issues and long-running jobs. We need to identify and resolve the different issues. Other manual activities such as release management, setup, migration, validation, these we can just review, test, and optimize. We can keep doing it. The only secret to minimize downtime is keep doing it number of iterations. And for upgrade, there is no any other strategy or plan to just follow and test. This is the only key driver for any successful upgrade project. We have to do a testing. We have to process number of statements, number of transactions. So we need to book invoice in our existing release, and then we can make a payment in our target release. So we need to do another thing is we need to compare different reports like trial balance in this release and in the target release. So different strategies we need to plan out for testing, and we need to follow number of iterations. The minimum 3 iterations are required to complete your upgrade, but do it as you want, as you require it to optimize your upgrade process. Don't just follow that. Yes, you need to do it quickly. Plan it. Now, we are doing this upgrade as a part of our strategic initiative within the IT department. So how we can ensure that after 2-3 years we are not going to follow the same route? We are not going to invest a huge amount of money on this upgrade project. So point is, after go live, how to avoid another major upgrade project? The only secret for this is stay current with the latest code. What does it mean? Stay current with the ATG family release update patches, critical patch updates. Stay current with product family RUP for products in your footprint. Stay current with quarterly CPU patches that consolidate security fixes. Monitor R12 recommended patch list for products in your footprint. So whatever Oracle is releasing, either a quarterly patches or any other patches for your environment, for your set of products, for your set of modules, let's start applying them. Let's start make a plan as a part of our day-to-day operational work, that we will be applying those patches to avoid any other major or new upgrade project for an organization where they have to invest money. How to control cost for any upgrade project? The normal or typical total cost of ownership consists of hardware cost, license cost, resource cost, internal and external maintenance cost. For an upgrade project, major cost element is a resource cost. If you are already meeting the hardware and you already have enough licensing part, you're not going to invest it. Hardware you already have. Then the major cost remains on the upgrade project is resource cost, which is mean that you need to train an expert resource. So we can say for an upgrade project, major cost element is a resource cost, provided we keep the same hardware, no additional licensing is required. How we can reduce the resource cost? We can prepare a detailed resource plan and project plan. We can get involved our existing team on R12 before starting project if it is an in-house initiative. We can follow offshore or on-site model where we can involve another consulting team for any on-site engagement. All the technical work can be done by offshore team if you are getting through any other technical team or consulting team. And we can identify all the risks and mitigation upfront and constantly watching critical path items and bottlenecks. And we also need to complete documentation before even we are starting upgrade. So these things will help us to reduce and control the cost of an upgrade project. Now, based on the secret recipe of our release 12 upgrade, I have documented and shortlisted the backbone of upgrade initiative for any organization. So what I mean, the key ingredients of our recipe, which is for making sure and making successful release 12.2.4 upgrade project for your organization, for my organization, for all of us. So the key ingredient number 1, determine your upgrade path. What is your base? What is your current level? Are you on release 11.5.10? Or you are planning to upgrade release 12.2? Now there's no point to think about to go on release 12.1.3 because 1.5 year is already gone when the release 12.2 was released. So if you are on a release 11i, go straight to 12.2. And if you are 11.5.9, so what is your path? How you can go to 12.2? You need to be careful. You need to decide it here and determine your upgrade path, which is right for you, which is correct for your footprint. That's very, very important. Key ingredient number 2 for making and ensuring successful release 12.2.4 upgrade project of eBusiness Suite. Treat your upgrade activity as a formal company project. Don't take it as a part-time project. Make sure that your organization is aware about that, what you are going to take, what is the path of the upgrade project, what is required to do it, what is required from the business users, what commitment is required, how you are going to do it, what it will be impacting the organization. So all these things we need to make it as a formal company project where we should involve all the stakeholders. Key ingredient number 3, use change management appropriate for an upgrade. We need to make sure that we are following and utilizing of our organization's change management policy, because this is very important for the upgrade project. Because sometimes we have seen it that as this is directly involved with the end users, business stakeholders, so we need to make sure that we are ensuring the change management process in place, and we are making sure that we are following in upgrade project. We are not deviating from our scope of the work, and that's very important that we use our change management policy for that. Key ingredient number 4, build an upgrade team with broad and complementary skills. What does it mean? That we should involve number of stakeholders, number of teams from infrastructure point of view, from network point of view, from DBS point of view, technical team, functional team, business users, because they are going to see the new features, new enhancement, new things which are coming as a part of Oracle EBS Suite. So they also need to be part of this upgrade project. Key ingredient number 5, utilize peer and Oracle resources. So if you are not a member of any Oracle user group, be part of that, because in the user groups you will see number of other customers who have done the upgrade. They will be presenting their success stories as part of Oracle user group initiatives. Or you need to consult Oracle's My Support, different notes, different documents, or any other your peer groups where you can find and you can share learning of different upgrade projects. Key ingredient number 6, decide when to change or add business processes. This is very important. If we are going to upgrade, let's concentrate only on upgrade. We are not going to we are not going to plan or think that we will add a new business process as a part of upgrade project. So we can make sure that changes are going to follow the next exit plan. Key ingredient number 7, plan for upgrade tuning. Whatever the plan or strategy we have done it, let's review it and tune it, optimize it for our organization. Key ingredient number 8, get current product and upgrade information. So we should consult Oracle release notes and we should get the latest information available from there. Key ingredient number 8, escalate and resolve problems as appropriate. If these problems are with some product bugs, then we should escalate to Oracle support. And if these problems are within your organization, we should involve our stakeholders and steering committee team to get appropriate and quick resolution on that. Key ingredient number 10, prepare the organization. This is very important. We need to bring all stakeholders on board for this project. Key ingredient number 11, ensure the quality of your data. If we haven't started upgrade before that, even we can see what are the customizations available, what we need to do with them. Do we require all those customizations? why we required it. So all these things we can do it as a part of upgrade project. Key ingredient number 12, inventory your system. So before even starting upgrade, we can list down what are the customizations, what are the custom reports, what are the interfaces, what are the business processes, because during the upgrade we are going to compare it, what is our base or existing processes, and what are the new changes are being introduced in the new release. Key ingredient number 13, prepare a go live checklist. Very, very important, so that we can do and proper follow up on different activities. Key ingredient number 14, understand and mitigate project risks. This is part of any PMO or PMI. As per PMI, we need to follow and mitigate any project risks are being part of our project. So we need to follow, avoid or mitigate or transfer, accept as per PMI guidelines. Key ingredient number 15, evaluate your architecture. So if we have a single node or dual node or rack, so all those parameters we need to decide it during the upgrade project. That will help us to smoothly transit or smoothly drive through the upgrade. Key ingredient number 16, calculate new hardware sizing. This is very important. What we required and what is mandatory for release 12. Key ingredient number 17, identify custom code and scripting. So as part of our maintenance, we are already using it, we are already maintaining it. So let's put all the effort and identify what are the custom codes we have developed it, which we required to retrofit for the release 12.2.4 upgrade. Key ingredient number 18, study and adhere to current minimum technical requirements. We need to find out that and ensure that we are following the minimum requirements to meet the upgrade project. For example, some nodes say that we need to follow A, B, C or XYZ, that we need to follow that. Key ingredient number 19, verify your installation. Whatever the existing footprint or existing installation we have, let's do a order check on that. Key ingredient number 20, get code current. We should and we must ensure to download the latest code or latest patch from Oracle delivery. This is very important. Don't use any old or previous downloaded your media. Key ingredient number 21, test with a copy of the latest production database. Take the latest clone of the production for your different iterations of upgrade. Key ingredient number 22, leverage existing test scripts and plans. So if you are already having a number of test plans and scripts available, then why not use them? Why need to build the new for release up 12.2 upgrade? Key ingredient number 23, choose the number of test upgrades and functional testing cycles. This is very important. Are we going to complete the upgrade in 3 iterations, 3 testing cycles, 3 trial runs, or do we need a 4 or do we need 5? That's up to you. How complex your environment, you can decide it. Key ingredient number 24, train end users on the new solution. This is very important because number of new features are introduced in release 12.2.4 if you are upgrading from release 11i. So we need to train our users. Key ingredient number 25, get specific technical training. If you require your technical training, so then you can train your technical teams like DBAs, because in Oracle release 12.04 WebLogic server is introduced. So are your team is okay? Are your DBs expert on that? So we need for that, if required, we need to complete the technical training. Key ingredient number 26, optimize training process. So if you are going end user training, so you can optimize your training plans, training calendar for the new features of release e-business suite. Key ingredient number 27, secure functional user buy-in. This is very important because we need to get sign off for the functionality of the different modules. Those are working even after upgrade. So we need to secure their buy-in. Key ingredient number 28, we need to ensure what is our testing scope. We are not going to test those functions which are not in production or which we are not using it. Key ingredient number 29, deciding to go live. Are we ready? Are we set? Let's move on. So these are different criteria you need to decide it. Key ingredient number 30. Update user procedure manuals. So if you're already having end user manuals, let's update those for release 12.2.4. With this, we are done with the key ingredients to make sure to achieve a successful upgrade to release 12.2.4. This session was to just generally plan and see how we can make sure that our eBusiness Suite release 12.2.4 upgrade project will be successful. The key steps to complete eBusiness Suite 12.2.4 upgrade. Thank you very much for listening this session. If you like it, you enjoyed it, or it will help you out, please feel free to update your comments on otechtalks.tv/session 18. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.
Thanks for listening to the O Tech Talks podcast, and be part of Tech Talks at otechtalks.tv. It's a turf to share ideas, insights, and innovations.